Our goal is still to bring Riley home. We feel that is still a very pliable goal. We know that there's an excessive amount of information coming into them that they're having to dissect. You know, it's hard as a parent, as we are now 10, 11, 12 days into this, and we're trying to, you know, find Riley, come up with, you know, an outcome here. And so yes, as the days drag on, we are frustrated.
While we're open to the possibility it could be a crime, I mean, obviously there's always that possibility, right? But we haven't seen anything. And just because his bank card was found there, just because somebody heard something, until we have more to shore that up, we can't say that a crime occurred. So as soon as we have anything, if it exists, that indicates a crime occurred, assault or whatever the case may be, we immediately follow up on that. But we have to have evidence or probable cause, and a lot of people don't understand what probable cause is, but we have to have probable cause of crime even occurred. So that's why it's easy to jump to those conclusions, but that's where we have to tell people, this is why we don't do things at an accelerated rate. We have to do things methodically, like Mr. Flagg and his team, they do methodical searches, right? Our urban search and rescue, they do methodical searches, because if we just jump to conclusions every single time, we could actually miss more evidence, whether there was a crime or not, but still evidence of where he'd been or what happened to him, if we're just running all over the place going, oh, what crime happened, but now we're not looking over here anymore. A lot of times you have to deal with the victims first before you can go back and start looking for those precise pieces of evidence, okay? That's kind of our focus here. We're looking for Mr. Strain, then we go back and look again.
This terrain presents a very, very difficult challenge for a ground search. I'm sure y'all have seen on TV that, you know, when there's a field or a wooded area, that you have a line of people 2-3 feet apart, everybody just walking through. This is not going to be that. Also, the terrain is going to be very difficult to use any sort of tracking dog. Again, just because it's going to be very difficult to walk. So my goal, and part of the reason that I came down here early today, is so I could get my eyes on the terrain. I hadn't seen it yet, and formulate a plan for that. At this point, we're going to focus on the riverbank area and the water, because that appears to be the last place where Riley was seen. We have the last video footage that we have of him, I believe, is from this camera. Is that right? From this camera on this building here, and the video footage from surveillance cameras all around the area do not indicate that he ever came up this way or up the steps by the courthouse or anything of that nature there. The last video is of him going underneath this bridge right here, and that's pretty much it.